What is up, my people? It's your girl Cindy with a Y. Thank you for joining me on my channel again. So today this video is all about what has transpired over the past 6 to 7 months in my life. I spoke about the changes that I was making after I came back from my Bali trip in this video that you can check out later. And I spoke about how I wanted to do things differently and how I was looking at improving myself and being better in my life. And this all came about when my friend Can asked me one night in a pool in Bali. She was like, "Friend, so what's next?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? We going for supper? What do you want to do?" And she's like, "No, what's next for you? Like, we reached the goal of coming to Bali, and that was one of our goals. We worked towards that. But what is next for Cindy?" And no one's ever asked me that. And I think that's one of the important things of having a good friend or good friends, is if they challenge you and if they want to see you grow and if they want to see you achieve things. And that's my friend Can, right? And I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I've really been doing my own thing in the gym. I love working out, but I don't feel like I'm making the progress that I need to or that I want to. So I'm going to start CrossFit. And right there and then I made a commitment to myself by saying it out loud. And when I came back, I joined a CrossFit box and I have not looked back. It's challenged me so much. And my fitness level is better. I used to do reps of 3 and now I'm reaching 5 and 6 reps, sometimes more, on a good day. And I love the community in which I train, and I love the way that we cheer each other on, and no one finishes their reps. The last person that is busy with their reps doesn't finish it on their own, because there will be a crowd around them cheering them on until they finish, and we clap and we applaud and we make sure that everybody feels that they have the support that they need, including me. I work out with people that have been doing CrossFit for 3 years, some of them even more, and they are RX level, and here I am intermediate level, sometimes beginner level, but just trying to improve my skills, trying to improve my form, and trying to be better at what I do every time I go to class. I train 3 times a week, a minimum of 3 times a week. I was doing 2 initially, and then I pushed it up to 3 times a week, and I am loving it. My body's sore on my rest days, and I love that I get to move, and I love that my able body is able to exercise. So long story short, I love CrossFit. I'm addicted. I love to train. What I did in winter, which is very different to what I did previous years. If you know me, and if you're a real one and you've been following my channel for a while, you will know last year I spoke about the winter blues and that I was struggling with winter blues, and I didn't like being indoors all the time and the gloomy weather. But because of CrossFit, it had me getting out of the house, and it was my reason to get out of the house and get to my box and make sure that I am there and that I show up for myself, because there's a community of people, and I made a promise to myself. There was one day in winter, it was storming in Cape Town, and the rain was gushing down the mountainside, and cars were like driving through it, and we weren't sure if our cars were going to be swept away or not. But there I was, and I needed to cross the road, and my 2 coaches were getting out of the car, and we had to take off our shoes and roll up our pants and walk through the water to get to the front door. But I did it. I walked through that storm, and I got to the other side, and I did my class, and I was not sorry. So CrossFit was definitely something that saved me from the winter blues this year. Another thing that saved me was changing my diet, changing the way that I look at food, changing what I do with food as well, because I went to see a friend at the CrossFit box and she was working there. Marushka helped me understand what my body contains, that I needed to do an in-body scan, that my body is not just muscle, and that the scale is not just the only thing that determines if I'm healthy or not. Because for so many years I avoided the scale because it wasn't my friend. I would work out and do all the things that I was supposed to do, or that I thought I was supposed to do, and the scale wouldn't show any difference, and it used to put me off, so I never got onto the scale. But now I understand, and now I know what I need to do. So from the 1st of June, or actually from the 17th is when I started the winter challenge, and we basically did a challenge for the winter months for 8 weeks, and we had to eat a certain amount of protein per like depending on what our body weight is. We had a specific amount of protein and a specific amount of vegetables and fruit, and we basically had to eat the rainbow. And that meant I needed to put more protein into my body, so I needed to start taking protein shakes. I am now taking amino acids for recovery. I'm now into all the vitamins and all the things that I need to make my body in tip-top shape, so that when I train, I am ready and I am at the strongest and the bestest that I can be. So yeah, I'm one of those people now. I love protein shakes. I have protein shakes on a daily basis, and it's just changed my thinking. I lost a dress size. My visceral fat is half of what it used to be. I am kilos down, and I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm better than I was before. So I'm so happy that I put in the work and I put in the time. Consistency is something that is so boring. Like, who wants to do the same thing over and over? Not me. I don't like doing things all the time and doing the same things all the time. But I've learned that consistency is what leads to the results. So I need to weigh my food, I need to record what I eat and make sure that I reach my calorie goal, make sure that I reach my protein goal and my nutritional goal on a daily basis. I have an app that I use that helps me do that and counts everything. It just makes it easier. Instead of you thinking that you are doing the right thing, this app actually helps. It's called, I don't know what the name is called right now, but I will insert a picture here of the app, and it's free and you can use it. There are other apps just like it, but I've become accustomed to it. So yeah, that's one of the apps that I use. Another thing that I do is I get enough sleep. Now I don't know about you, but I used to be one of those people that used to scroll on my phone, doom scroll. I used to scroll on my phone all night long, because after my kids go to sleep, I think this is my time now, and I'm just going to do what I want to after I've done what I needed to do to prep for the next day. And boy, was I wrong. A friend of mine said to me, you need to get 8 hours sleep. And I was like, what do you mean 8 hours sleep? Why? When I tried it, I felt why. My body said thank you. And since then, I've not changed back to my old habit. Sometimes I do get less than 8 hours, yes, because life, but I prioritize sleep now. Sleep is important to me. If you're texting me after 9:45, buddy, my phone is on do not disturb, and I'll reply to you at 5:15 when my alarm goes off. But it's okay, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy that I switch off the world and I'm quiet and I'm in my routine, and yeah. And during the winter months, it was actually so easy because I worked, I trained, I spent time with my kids, we did what we needed to do, and then I went to sleep, and then we repeat the same thing the next day. And I was happy. I hibernated actually for a long time, and I got used to just doing my own thing. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's the work that I've been putting in to make me a better person. I'm surrounded by people that now have similar goals to me, that want to achieve body goals, that want to achieve nutritional goals, that want to be a better version of themselves. And I'm so encouraged. These guys that are running like marathon races, there are guys in my box that and girls that are lifting heavier than myself, and each of us are doing our own thing, and it's not a competition. It's about Cindy versus anybody else. It's about Cindy versus Cindy. It is them versing themselves, and that's why we encourage one another, because we're all in our own race and we're all in our own lane, and we're just pushing to be better versions of ourselves. So yeah, my kids have come with me on this journey. Bella's joined me for a few classes, and I'm trying to get her to train with me too, if she wants to, if she likes it and if she enjoys it, because if she starts now, she'll be on a different whole nother level by the time she's older. But yeah, I won't force her to do anything that she doesn't want to do. Another thing, and I think this is the last thing that I'm going to add before I say goodbye, is I have an accountability group, and there's a group of 4. I have a group of 4 women that I've joined on this WhatsApp group, and basically we keep each other accountable, and we check in on a daily basis. Each of us do different forms of exercises, and basically what we do is we will check in and say what workout we did for the day, what we ate for the day, and some are doing intermittent fasting, some are following a nutritional diet, some have seen dietitians, some have seen nutritionists, some have a personal trainer. I'm doing CrossFit, some are working out at home, but each of us have a goal to be better versions of ourselves. And this is why they say that it's important to surround yourself with the right people and with a group of people that's going to encourage you. My friend Can actually initiated the group, and the reason why she wanted this group was because she wanted to be kept accountable, because no one wants to work out all the time. No one has the energy. No one has that self-motivation all the time. And if they're telling you that, they're lying. We have to sometimes force ourselves to do it. We have to go when we don't feel like going. And having an accountability group makes sure that I check in and I inform my group of what I've done. And when I have a rest day, I will say I'm having a rest day today. And when I'm eating bad, I will say I don't feel like eating healthy today. I just don't feel like it, or it's that time of the month, or whatever. We share in that group. And yeah, I'd encourage anybody, if you want to go fast, then you go on your own. But if you want to go far, then you go with a group of people that is going to help you get there. No one's an island. You can't do everything on your own, and yeah, you need people that can support you. So yeah, I don't know if this is for you, but this is things that has helped me in the past few months and has made me a better version of myself. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.